Hi. I'm filming this intro a few days after the start of this vlog. I've been spending the last however many hours, 12 hours editing it. Not fully. I did sleep at one point, but I've been spending a good deal of the day, and I spent a good deal of last night editing this vlog. And I have to say, I had to cut a lot out for brevity because I was so tired while I was camping, and I was also just I don't know, there was a couple of days where I wasn't taking my ADHD meds, and so my brain was not with it. But I'm gonna film this intro while I cook my lunch for the day because my computer needs to charge for a bit, so I'm gonna take the opportunity to make some lunch. But I just wanted to do this intro to introduce myself, provide some context, and also to explain why there's so many jump cuts in the video, which is what I was just saying. There's a lot of empty space of me just not talking, me taking a very long time to think about whatever I'm talking about, whatever I'm trying to do, etc. And so I had to cut down the video a lot, otherwise it would have been the length of a movie. So I'm trying to get a lot of that empty space out. So that's to explain all of the jump cuts. I'm going to get a little bit better about just that entire thing. But if you don't know me, my name is Aster, and I'm currently spending the next handful of months preparing to start overlanding full-time. I made this decision for myself in about late November, early December of 2025. It's only January 3rd, so obviously it hasn't been a very long time or anything like that. But in this video, you're going to see me car camp for the first time. You're going to see me camp in the winter for the first time. You're going to see me stealth camp at a truck stop for the very first time. And you're going to see me go down to the Hoosier National Forest. I'm an Indiana native, and so I really enjoyed the Hoosier National Forest. I've never been, so it was a great time. It was absolutely beautiful. Please do not sleep on the Hoosier National Forest because it is a beautiful, beautiful place, and I hope to show you a little bit of that in this vlog. To kind of explain some of how I was vlogging through this, I have been recording myself as a way to verbally process things for the last 10 years. And so a lot of this is me talking as though I'm just talking to someone who's known me for a long time. And so yeah. In future videos, I will happily give some additional background. I will explain why I made this decision for myself. As I get my setup together, I will happily do a car tour. But yeah, last month I traded in my Toyota Corolla for a 2024 Toyota 4Runner. The SR5 Premium, and I love her. Her name is Birdie, and we love Birdie. It's a really great time, and yeah. You'll also see clips of my dog in this video as well. Her name is Kahlua. She's an 8-year-old pit bull boxer mix, and I love her. She's my bestie. I love her. I love spending time with her. She is literally my heart and soul outside of my body. People that know me know I love that dog more than anything. So, other than that, I want to keep this as short as possible because this video is really getting lengthy. But I am hoping to use this channel as a way to help my friends and family keep up with me as I'm going on this journey. And also just kind of as a way to have like a little bit of a video diary of sorts that I would otherwise like keep and then delete at some point, which is typically what I always do. I will record lengthy videos and then later on just delete them. So this is a way for me to put them somewhere. So if I don't know you, if you're a stranger watching this, thank you. You are more than welcome to stick around. You're welcome to subscribe and like the video, but you absolutely do not have to because I'm not the boss of you. Duh. If you're my friends and family, thank you for watching this. Sorry if this is weird and awkward. I don't know. It's weird to think about people watching these videos, especially because of the fact that I've been recording them for such a long time now. And they've always just been for me, usually. But now I'm showing them to people, so. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Y'all, it's time! I mean, like, not officially, but we're doing our first overlanding test. Are we excited? I know you can't really see me right now, but that's okay. It's currently snowing, and it is 25 degrees, and I'm pretty sure the wind chill is like, I don't know, 10 or something. I am confident in my driving and all that. That will be okay. But, and I also feel much better in here versus like my Corolla. So, a few different things going for us today. But I got everything done, and it's only a half hour past when I said at most. I said 9 o'clock and it's 9:36. So we could have done better, but you know what? I have time blindness, so it's hard for me to be like, yes, it'll be this time by the time I'm wrapped up here. I took a shower though. I dried my hair. I'm in clean clothing that is warm. I have all of my stuff, all of my gear. I also have a stop marked for Burger King along the way because I haven't eaten anything today still. So that's fun. I have coffee though, and we're all good. So time to get started. I'm still in my neighborhood. At the Burger King, depending on how I'm feeling, I might take out my contacts and put my glasses on. And I do need to locate my pocket knife because I do feel like I need to have that in reach of me. And I know what bag it's in. I know what bag it's in. I need to make sure that I have that within my reach. But anyways, okay. I'm gonna go so I can focus on the road and not kill me or my dog. Truck stop in middle of nowhere, Indiana. I wish I could get like an outside view of my car right now because it's like I was just sitting here thinking like it's 3 a.m. at the miscellaneous truck stop in Indiana. No one knows that I'm watching Jersey Shore right now. Like, who's gonna know? How would they know? You know? I feel high. Like, I am completely sober, but I'm so tired that I'm high. However, I just can't sleep. So, We're gonna eat some snacks and watch an episode of Jersey Shore, season 3. And then I'm gonna try to go to bed again. Good morning. I don't usually wear my hat like this, but I'm doing my skincare because I have so many fucking breakouts going on. It's insane. So I just put my spot treatments on for the scars and then for the active volcanoes on my fucking face. All things considered, despite falling asleep I think around like 4:30 for the second night in a row and waking up at 8 o'clock for the second night in a row, I slept okay. My hips hurt a little bit, so I feel like I definitely need to, like, I don't know, figure out something with the mattress at some point, but for now it definitely works, you know? I just fed Kahlua. It was an entire debacle. I set off my car alarm just getting out without, like, unlocking the doors first. And then Bertha does this thing sometimes where she doesn't want to listen to my key. So I had to just start the car, which is fine, because we needed it to warm up. I am freezing because I've been running around the car trying to find where I put shit. Like, when I get to camp, we are organizing everything. Because I don't want to do it, like, exposed and out in the open that way. But holy moly, I can't do it. I just can't do it. The disorganization is just a lot for me, like, not knowing where things are. Things aren't really, like, making sense as to where I put them. Like, I think I thought it made sense to put some things together, and then I would move something, and then I looked in one place and it wasn't there, and then I remember I moved it, or I would figure out that I moved it. I also don't know what I did with my toothbrush and toothpaste last night. I found it. So, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up to pump real quick, fill up, move to one of the closer parking spots, go inside, change. I'm kind of debating on doing that part now, actually. Yeah, I mean, as well. I just don't want to take a pump to, like, go inside and do that, and I also don't want to keep restarting my car, but I think this is what has to happen. So, I guess that's what we're gonna do. I'm trying to venture back out into the cold. It's 32 degrees though, so it could be worse. But walking around with one layer on, no gloves, not really move. Here's my bag that I'm taking in, with my toothbrush and toothpaste, my clothes to change into. And yeah, I called my mom already, sent her where we're going. I have my coffee from my cooler that smells. But damn, is that some good coffee, you know? Okay. We're gonna go inside and we're gonna get changed. I'm about to hit the road. It's just not sticking all of a sudden, so that's cool. I love that. That's fine. That's totally fine. I'm not upset at all about that. Well, I won't drive just yet because I don't necessarily want to drive with that right there on my phone. But anyways, we're about to hit the road again. We just got done at Cataract Falls recreational area, I think. Had a great hike, and I wore the wrong shoes. I wore my UGG slippers, and I did not realize that, like, basically I was gonna end up hiking on a mountain in a way. Very steep hills, limestone hills. One could call them a mountain, but it's Indiana, so I don't know. But It's absolutely gorgeous here. Has some of the most gorgeous trees ever. I saw definitely a very old growth tree, I believe. I think it would have to be. It was huge. I can see it from here. That's how large it is. If you have a dog and you go hiking and sometimes there's not trash cans, there's these little things called doo-doo tubes, I think. I got it off Amazon a long time ago. Highly recommend. It contains a smell, so. It is so cold. I don't know if it's because I don't have the back window covered or what, but it is way colder in here than it was yesterday. I don't know. I was fully, like, ready to fall asleep. I was, like, almost asleep. Like so close to being asleep. Kahlua had started, like, fussing. Not, like, fussing, but she was getting up and moving herself around and stuff. And I don't know, it's just so cold, I got worried. And so I got her to come up into my bed with me because my sleeping bag's really warm. She was already warm, like she was definitely warm where she's at on her bed, but I just worry about her in the cold. And ultimately the body heat together will be good for both of us. And so she is right there. I'm like sinking a little bit into the boards despite the yoga mat. Probably because I roll over and over again. We're cozy and warm. Comfy for the most part. Yeah, for the most part, we're comfy. I made some hot dogs. The pan, I got this like stainless steel mess kit from, I think like Ozark Trail or something. It's Walmart. But there's just this big burn mark. And I was like, what? So I don't know. I'm just throwing it out. Cause I don't think it's suitable for the like concentrated heat that the like knockoff Jetboil uses. And it kind of sucks to have to hold up a pan the whole time. But I think that's going to be the case no matter what. But I just think I need to get a better quality pan ultimately. After I made my hot dogs, I ate those. I watched a good few episodes of Jersey Shore. I didn't do the dishes, but I did like rinse out my cups, like my coffee cup and my hot cocoa cup. I got my sink ready with the sponge and the Dawn dish soap, and then all of the things that need to be cleaned are in there. And I got my breakfast options to the top of my food tote so that it's just like right there, which I'm going to be grateful for in the morning. Also in the morning, I really need to find my measuring cups because I had it this morning. After that, I have no idea. I think it might be underneath the passenger seat. That is my current theory. Like, other than like my hands, I was really toasty warm. Well, not toasty, I shouldn't say that. I was warm outside with my hoodie and then the fleece and then my Columbia over that. That was a pretty good combination. And then also my sweatpants on over my leggings. Those were all this is wise decisions were made. You tell I'm tired? After I got the dishes all ready and then my breakfast stuff ready, I came in and I had a couple of my lemon crumbles. They were so good. What a good decision. They're so good. I love them. If you're gluten-free, the Ethel's brand, the lemon crumbles, so freaking good. If you are a lemon bar person, they are really good. It's definitely not the same texture and like it's not going to be the same, you know. But oh my god, it's really good. That's about it. Happy New Year. Ever since that thing fell down, I went stick. I don't know what to do with my phone. Well, good morning. It is 6:37 a.m. and I just couldn't help but get up because goddamn, it's really cold. Like, it's so cold. It's 30 degrees, which that's warmer than it was last night. So I don't know, but it's very cold. before I even got up out of my sleeping bag, I like grabbed my Sherpa and my joggers and like put them in my sleeping bag with me so that they could warm up before I even put them on. And I decided to get up before my alarm an hour from now because I just want to go get a hot coffee. Like, that's all I can really think about in this moment. And so I'm going to pack up my chair at my table and the rope I have outside for Chloe's leash, and I'm going to secure all the loose items, get them put into their spots, and then take down the window coverings, drive to service, and find the nearest department store, hopefully one that has an AeroPress maybe, and if not, one that has an AeroPress, one that is at least nearby, some kind of coffee shop that I can purchase a hot coffee at. Like, in my sleeping bag, genuinely it's not that bad, but it's like the moment the air hits you, oh my god. It's freezing. It is very cold. I mean, it is technically freezing. And so I just don't care to keep freezing, personally. I was like, I'm thinking about my heater in my car right now. I'm thinking about my seat heater. I'm thinking about my steering wheel heater. I'm thinking about a lot of things, you know. This is why, honestly, I think it's really good that I'm doing the car camping in winter for the first time now, while I still have access to, like, home. I mean, I will have access to home anyways, but, like, when I'm not, like, you know, a multiple days drive from home, I should say. I feel like this is definitely going to be very helpful for when I am doing winter car camping next winter. So, Happy New Year! I'm nervous that things are not going to be open because it is the new year. A lot of places are closed. That's why I'm like fingers crossed for a Walmart maybe, and I'm really hoping I can at least find like an open Starbucks, because I do have a Starbucks gift card that I was gifted. Otherwise I would not be getting Starbucks. And I'm also hoping to find an AeroPress at that Walmart that's open, because I'm manifesting that Walmart and my brain is open. I will drive back to Bloomington if I have to. I will drive back to Bloomington and then drive back to this very campsite and stay again. Because this is a very nice campsite, and I'm very much looking forward to the views I'm going to be getting, especially because I think it's supposed to be on the sunnier side today. Kahlua is still fast asleep. She has not come up out of her blanket this morning. She did reposition a little bit ago, and she's warm enough for sure. I checked on her throughout the night. I have woken up hourly since 4 a.m. And it's just kind of gotten colder and colder, and I think it's still supposed to get colder by 7 or so. But yeah, we gotta put some stuff away, secure the loose items, and go from there. Because right now, this is what it's looking like. We need to get my laptop put away. We need to get these things put away. I need to get Chloe's coat and a harness on her at least. I don't think she's gonna want to go out quite yet, but we will see. But typically she doesn't like to go out till after breakfast, so. Or if she does, it's because she's going for a WAOK. But we're not doing that yet because I'm too cold and I need a hot coffee first. So, hello. It's much later now, and I'll give you some updates. When I talked to you before, I think it was going on 7 maybe, or maybe it's still 6:30. Right now it is about 2:45. I had lunch just a little bit ago, and now we're chilling out. I was able to find an open Walmart, and that open Walmart had AeroPresses. Really exciting stuff. So I got that. I spent $80 at Walmart. I don't even know how, genuinely. I mean, the majority of it was the AeroPress, because that's $30, but worth every single penny, because that hot coffee, I feel like it just helped so much. I was so desperate for hot coffee. I was like considering making it in the Walmart parking lot. I did not though. But everything's going pretty well. I did not end up buying a coffee anywhere, going to Starbucks and using my gift card or anything like that, because I was like, I'm gonna go make fucking coffee. Perhaps I'll give you a little bit of a haul of what I got, at least that I can, because some of that stuff is in the cooler, which I did actually end up getting ice. However, I forgot firewood, which I only realized when I got back to camp. And when I say back to camp, I mean I went to a completely different campsite, and it is a gorgeous campsite. It is the best one I've been at so far. I'm very pumped. It is way more secluded. The one truck passed by, I think, twice. It could have been two different trucks, but it looked like the same truck. He was in a utility vest of some kind. I got some more water because I was running out, and I actually literally just went through the rest of the first jug of drinking water that I got, and I'm almost out of the gallon that I brought for like cooking and cleaning. My nails are like suffering. My cuticles are in a bad state, and it's not even like my hands are dry. My cuticles are just like crying. But to show you some of the stuff that I got. So I got this little pan. Isn't it so cute? Anyways. Here's the AeroPress. Very cutesy. I have to be so for real. I'm so grateful for this thing. I'm so glad I got this. I'm a little upset that I did not get it when I was thinking about getting it initially, because I was like, no, I never drink hot coffee. Like, why would I get an AeroPress? Even though it can make cold brew. I was like, no, like, I think something else would probably be better suited to like how my coffee habits are, you know? And when I was thinking about getting it, it was on sale, but shoulda, coulda, woulda, we got it. So, but I got this fire department coffee, skull crushing espresso. I had like a cup and a half. Caffeine doesn't really affect me. Not only will the skull crushing espresso keep you alert, it will also make you feel alive. That is true. I did feel alive. I didn't feel alert, but I felt alive. I will say it was pretty damn good. But honestly, anything that's like dark roast, I was pretty happy to have. I also got, so here are my AeroPress filters that are just kind of strewn about that I need to figure out somewhere to store. And then here's the extra filters that I got. So I should be good for quite a while. I might even bring it into my house just in case there's days that I do want to have hot coffee, because like I have the filters for it. And I know I'm probably not going to want hot coffee when I'm on the road, even though at this point I'm not going to get like the cold brew maker I was eyeballing. I'm just going to use this because you can do cold coffee in it. So the rest of the stuff's in the fridge. I mean, in the cooler. And I did get ice too, so that is helping with things in there. But I should have got more mac and cheese boxes. Anyways, I got some more coffee creamer because it's almost out. I got those chicken bites. I got this like habanero honey mustard sauce because I thought it sounded pretty good for the bites, chicken bites, or Cajun. I don't know. Anyways, and then I got some olive oil spray for the pan. Sounds about right. Yep, that's pretty much all I got. So yeah. Since then, Lou and I went for a small WALK after we ate breakfast, just so she could get her poops out, which she did. That's my girl. Aside from that, I got a full tank of gas. I got the ice, and then we headed back to camp. I almost did not come to this campsite. At first, I was like, no, like I should just go back to the campsite I was at. This campsite is absolutely gorgeous. Granted, I have not seen the sun. The clouds are perhaps a bit more sparse, but I haven't seen the sun. It has gotten a little bit warmer. It's presently 37 degrees. So, and I think the high is 38. So this is about as good as we're getting. But my hoodie with my long sleeve underneath and my Sherpa on top, this is doing the trick at keeping me nice and toasty, I got to say. I was actually outside without a coat on making my mac and cheese earlier. So that was nice. I read a little bit also today between, I had called my mom, talked to her for a minute, talked to my sister for a minute, and then read for a bit, And then while I cooked, I watched some of Roaming Reckless's videos. Now we're just kind of chilling. I've been like watching her videos since. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the video, I guess, and organize my kitchen tote because it is in a state of disarray. I have stuff in my lap, and then I have this. That's just a state of disarray, and this Slappy Mama very large thing of seasoning that will probably last me for a very, very, very long time. It doesn't seal all the way. Like when you close it, like you can shake it around and stuff will come out. So, don't know how much I love that, but we can just make it be stored upright. I feel like I should probably get some like organizers for this because I just feel like things get strewn about so easily, and it would be nice to have something that's like my utensils, something that's like my seasonings, something that's my, you know, but I mean, this is why we're doing the test runs, because it's showing me what I need and what I don't need. I just have my window coverings up to kind of try and keep the heat in, give us a little added layer of insulation while we're in the car. I have the front window and back window uncovered though, just because I do want to be able to see out while I can. The sun's gonna set in a couple of hours now. Gonna be another night of cooking outside in the dark and in the cold. And that's okay, because we have everything we need now, and that's fantastic, and I'm really excited about it. I think that's pretty much all I got right now, so I will check it back in when I have anything more to say. Not much of an update, but after I stopped the last clip, I started to just reorganize my kitchen bin, and shortly after, my aunt called me. I love my aunt and adore my aunt so much. She is one of my favorite people on the planet, one of my favorite people in my family. I used to actually live with her when I was in high school, and we were just chatting because she has done a lot of camping in her life, and she was just checking in on me, and it was a nice little chat. I'm starting to get a headache again. I think it's probably because I'm dehydrated. I don't think I've drank anywhere near enough water just generally in the last 2 years. I need to get better about that, especially in the summer. Anyways, it's about 4:30. I think it's like 4:40 now actually, but regardless. The sun is going down very soon. It's definitely going to start getting darker in just a bit, but there has been some breaks in the clouds, and you can even see a little bit of blue and some light, and so I did take some pictures of just the sight and the scenery and the view. And I'm honestly glad I'm here this time of year, because I don't think you would have this view otherwise. I think it would just be completely, there would just be too much foliage and you wouldn't be able to see much of anything. I think I'm understimulated a bit, which is good ultimately for me. I've spent the last however many years overstimulated. So, I'm downloading some more videos. I guess I'm just gonna kind of chill out while the sun sets. And I did try to build a fire. Unsuccessful when you don't have any real firewood with you. Like, everything is kind of damp, and so I think that's the issue. Like, there is some good kindling on the ground that I found, but everything else is just too damp. No matter what, fire or not, having a good time. Like, I'm having a good time. Like, whether or not I'm understimulated, bored, fire, no fire, I'm enjoying myself. So I guess that's really what matters. There's a leaf stuck to my shoe. I don't know what's on the leaf itself. I did hear some weird calls earlier out there. Don't really know what it was, but my shoes are wrecked. But I don't know if washing them is going to do much of anything, but I'm sure going to try, because these are my favorite shoes on the planet. And I love them. They're my favorite shoes. They're so comfortable, but I'm kind of waiting for the day they just kind of start to fall apart a little bit. Even though they are Doc Martens, I've had them since 2020, I think. Yeah, I've had these since 2020. So they are 6 years old this year. and I've been wearing them a lot in those 6 years. So shout out to Dr. Martin. You make one hell of a shoe. I'm gonna stop this vlog and I am going to watch some videos, probably, and probably make some dinner here in the next like hour or two, maybe. I don't know. We will see. Yeah. I just had one of the most stressful moments ever out here. Like to where it almost made me start like melting down because I feel like it like just triggered, I don't know, one of the major like protectors in my brain who tends to freak out the most about stuff. And it's like, I knew it. I had taken Lou for WALK, and it was like maybe 15 minutes. And mind you, my car has been off, I mean, except for now, but my car had been off for 4 hours about. And we got back and I heard like a motor near my rear driver's side tire running, and this hissing sound, like air escaping something. And fun fact about me is that I have horrible luck with tires in the past. But I'm like starting to panic. I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on? What's that sound? What's the sound? And so I'm getting like nervous that, cause one thing that I forgot to bring is, the air compressor that we have, from my dad's old stuff. And I was like kicking myself for getting it because I was like, that's like, you know, that's something I'm really going to need, but you know, I'm sure I'll be fine this time. Like I realized that I forgot it like that later that night or something, like we were already so far. I was like trying to figure it out. And so I started the car and I had like moved it so that I could see, you know, around the tire. I could not see anything. And so then the tire pressure was good. The tire pressure is still good. It's not changed. And it's probably just some like, you know, new car system. Essentially it's some random self-checking system that new cars have in some capacity. And so when I turned the car off, I didn't hear the noise anymore. Yeah, if I hear it again though, I'm definitely gonna go to the Walmart I was at earlier because there's a Jiffy Lube right there, and I don't know if it's anything they could help with, if it's a problem, but there's no lights on, there's no warnings. Everything is perfectly fine as far as I can tell, so I am gonna just keep my fingers crossed that that is just some random system checking itself. And yeah, I wanted to get warm in here, so that when I go out to make dinner, I can get back in and it's like warmish. I might even make dinner while it's idling here. It's time for Kahlua to eat at least. And so, yeah, that was pretty stressful. I cannot tell a lie. I am proud of myself because I held it together. I didn't let it deter me or freak me out too bad. I am doing my due diligence as much as I possibly can. I am not jumping the gun by just like going to a truck stop or a Walmart or anything like that. Like I'm being wise, not reactionary. That's what I'm telling myself. That's what I'm trying to go by, is we're gonna be wise, not reactionary. Yeah, I just have to tell that little protector part in my brain, like, we're okay. We're safe. We have service at least. So there's that. We're charging my phone. We're letting Birdie idle. We have a full tank of gas. We have equal tire pressure around the car. We're at 30 PSI every single tire. It has not changed. So yeah. That's about it. I am gonna get Kalua's food ready. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and get everything together for me to get my food ready. I do need to move back because I feel like I'm not as level as I was, or could be. I don't know. I'm gonna move my car just a teeny tiny bit and yeah, check back in if I have anything else going on. If anyone's wondering what I look like when I go outside to cook, this is what it looks like. I just got done eating my food actually. I don't know if they sell it anywhere else. I don't think I've seen it anywhere. at least other than Walmart at this point. I've definitely not seen it at Meijer. Daring brand plant-based chicken pieces. Gluten-free, vegetarian, of course. The Cajun style ones. That was my dinner. That was delicious, especially with the Melinda's. It's like right back there. I seasoned it with the Slap Ya Mama Cajun seasoning, and then I had the habanero honey mustard sauce with it. Great call on my end, must say. That was delicious. That was so good. That was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed that personally. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm thinking now I'm going to go ahead and have some hot cocoa. And if I am hungry past that point, I think I may consider making more of those chicken pieces, honestly, because that was damn good. Like I ate that up, both like metaphorically as in the cooking and eating it. I ate that up. It was so good. Also, the moon is like almost full. Oh, she's gone. Where'd she go? Well, she was out. She was peeking through. But she looks amazing. I took some pictures. Maybe I'll insert them. Maybe I won't. But yeah, I'm gonna go back out and make some hot cocoa. Those chicken pieces were really good. I cannot tell a lie. I'm not gonna clean the bowl quite yet because I want to give myself the opportunity to have some more perhaps, and I can decide differently, but I don't want to clean it and then have to clean it again. So yeah, let's go make some hot cocoa. I must say, like, I feel like I have to listen to some video out here. Like, I feel like I have to watch a video because it's so quiet. It's like eerie. Like it's almost like if I was in a quiet house, like how the silence is like deafening. That happens out here. And I can't remember if that was happening last night. Like I was watching Jersey Shore while I was cooking, so like I wasn't privy to it. But it's eerie. Yeah, I don't know. It's eerie. It's not. It's not like I have a bad vibe, but like any sounds I do hear, I'm like, what was that? When it's like probably just an acorn falling or something. I don't know. But it's a little eerie. So watching videos makes me feel better because then there's sounds and then I'm making noise. So then I feel a little bit less like something's going to come over here because it's like, oh, there's a person there. So if I'm not watching something, I am talking quite a bit because who am I talking to? Myself. But I don't care to have, I don't know, like a black bear sneak up on me or a coyote. I don't even really want a deer to sneak up on me, You know what I'm saying? Also, this headlamp I got at Lowe's, you can like adjust it. I quite like that. Bro, it's so fucking quiet. It's eerie. I hate it. And like, there's just no sounds at all. There's nothing. There's like maybe some car sounds in the distance, but that's it. Very eerie. Very eerie. And I have to pee. Fuck. I was making my hot cocoa, and in the deafening silence of the woods, I started to hear something. Definitely heard like a pack of coyotes. I could not tell you how far, not necessarily close by any means, but like I heard them. And that made me really nervous. So I was like, let's get this hot cocoa made and let's get everything back into the car food related. Oh my God. So that was like a race against time for me personally. I don't think I'm going to be cooking anything else tonight. That freaked me out. That scared me. I don't know. I don't have any desire to have any run-ins with a pack of coyotes. Especially not with Kahlua. Like, because she's gonna face off with them. So, but we have hot cocoa and it's warm on my cold hands, and we're in the car where it's safe and there's no coyotes. So, Kahlua is one of the messiest drinkers on the planet. This girl cannot drink water without getting it absolutely everywhere. I need to get my little portable charger for my watch because it is about to die. I wanted to just check in to say I got fully ready for bed, and it's not even 9 o'clock. I used this old Face Mate moist towelettes from Australian Gold. Yeah, Australian Gold. I used one since the Cetaphil ones kind of left my face feeling like weirdly sticky after. And it was still moist. And I got it probably 7 to 8 years ago now. So that much, you know, I think that's pretty impressive. But anyways, we're in our pajamas now. I gave myself a bath using baby wipes. So I feel a little bit fresher. I put on some deodorant because I haven't done that in like 2 days. So, I wasn't stinky by any means. Like, I didn't expect to be, but I definitely wasn't stinky, but I did just want to feel a little bit fresher. No noises from my car at all. I idled it for a little while. I turned it off like almost an hour ago now, and it's still relatively warm in here. I need to put the back window covering up so that we have all the insulation we require. I have the front ones up now. Or not ones, but I have the front one up now. Just the back one to go. I still need to take Kahlua out one last time. She didn't finish her food yet though, but I did kind of give her a little bit extra, so she might just literally be full. Yeah, it's her food. It's sitting right next to you. I figured whilst I'm in the midst of getting ready to go to bed, I would go ahead and just kind of tidy everything and make sure things are where they need to be. And then I also wanted to go ahead and prepare my coffee for the morning. And just be a wee bit proactive about that. So you could say I'm getting the hang of things. Yep. But I'm giving my little twinkle lights a break because they're running low on battery. Like, they keep dimming, and I notice it freaks me out each time. I'm like, what was that? And then I realize it's dimming. And so I'm using my lanterns for now. And so then when I'm done with this, I've just been still like watching videos I downloaded. Once I finish with this and I feel settled, I think I'm gonna get into bed. Well, after I actually take her out one last time too. I might idle the car again, like around like 11 or so, if I'm still awake, of course. But I am thinking about idling it again just for maybe 20 minutes or so. And in the meantime, I'm probably just gonna read once I finish getting everything prepared. Low-key, I feel like I'm getting the hang of things. I feel like this is definitely gonna help me like set up a routine in here in a way where, like, you know, I get ready for bed and then I just kind of take time to tidy up everything, especially since Lou is like being really chill and just laying on my bed. It gives me the space down here to take care of things, so I can just sit in her bed and do all that. So I love you. That's my girl. That's my girl. Deadass.
Nighttime
So let me actually take my med. It gets a little bit dangerous when I drive unmedicated, so because you know they're my ADHD meds that help me pay attention. I tried my veggie chorizo breakfast scramble, literally one of the only gluten-free and vegetarian backpacker meals I could find, and honestly it's pretty good. I definitely had to add a good deal of seasoning to it, but overall not the worst thing I've ever had by any means, especially like camping. Like for camp food, that wasn't too bad. I'm kind of considering what to spend the day doing. I haven't really thought about it quite yet. So yeah, I need to clean up the stuff outside on my table from breakfast. I need to pack up all the trash that has accumulated this morning, which isn't like a ton, but it's enough that it just needs to be packed up. I might pack up the chair and table in her lead so that we can go find a trail perhaps this morning. Probably gonna go to a trail, and then I'm going to, well, I guess it kind of depends on whatever my mother is doing, but I may see what's going on with her to see if she still maybe wants to meet halfway for lunch perhaps. I don't know what the weather's looking like north of here though, so I need to look at that for sure. But the service out here is really, really spotty when I put my window coverings up, and not having like a satellite phone or anything like that, it does make me a wee bit nervous. But not that my phone doesn't have satellite capabilities, because it does, but that's not super reliable. So I am definitely going to get a Garmin InReach at some point soon. There's just some things I need to wait on just because it's a lot of big expenses at once if I were to just like buy a whole bunch at once. And so I'm trying to pace it to where I'm buying just a little bit at a time. And getting my gear together. But I'm thinking this time has made me kind of think that I should probably get a power station next. I think I'm getting one of the EcoFlow ones because it has a good amount of watt hours. But I'm probably gonna get a power station next and the Garmin InReach next, and together those are like $500, which isn't the worst, but it's still quite a bit. So but aside from that, I do have like a good amount of gear already. Like my cooler definitely is lackluster, but it does the trick for now. Like it's doing just fine. So, and then after that point, once I get the power station and the Garmin InReach, I think after then I will do the crossbars and the roof rack storage container thingy bobber. I would like to get a basket roof rack, but I think I'm just gonna have to do the shell and crossbars for this point in time, which is fine. I'm still kind of like coming online this morning in my noggin, but we're getting there. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself ready for the day, do some skincare and all that, get the other window coverings down, and yeah, I think my body definitely acclimated last night. Like I, didn't have as many wake ups, and I don't know. I feel like last night was a really nice night for me because I had that moment that like freaked me out, but I kept it together, and I held on to like my like mental fortitude or whatever. And then I proceeded to like get stuff organized in here, got myself set up for the morning so I could just grab the stuff out and then like make my coffee and make my food. And I just made it so much easier for myself this morning. And then I was smart about like running the car and letting it idle for a bit. And yeah, I think I did a pretty good job. And I feel like last night helped me feel that much more confident in myself and my abilities with this. So I'm feeling pretty good. I gotta say, my hips hurt, but I feel good. My hips kind of always hurt. There's that red-hooded woodpecker. Or red-headed woodpecker, whatever it is. But anyways, all right, I'm gonna get ready for the morning, figure out where we're gonna go hike, and go from there. It's so cold outside. Chloe's water bowl started to freeze over. Like, just since I got up and got breakfast ready and everything. I think it's like probably close to 10 now, if not already 10. It's 29 degrees. It's 10:11. So, obviously I'm all ready for the day. I'm feeling pretty chipper, I gotta say. You know, that's like the best night of sleep that I've gotten in several days. So, pretty happy about it. Brush my teeth now. Okay. I feel like I'm definitely getting the hang of things. And that makes me feel really hopeful. Not that I felt like any waning hope by any means, but it just makes me feel pretty freaking good that I'm figuring this shit out, you know? We got camp completely packed up and ready to go. I'm thinking we find a trail to go for about maybe a mile and a half. And then I think might go up to another state park that is pretty beautiful that I've been wanting to check out, and kind of figure things out from there. But yeah, oops. Okay. I said in that video that I was thinking about meeting up with like my mom because she was heading down to Tennessee with her fiance, and so that is what we ended up doing. Me and Kahlua went to Shades State Park in Indiana, and we went for just a quick hike. It was about an hour and a half, 2-hour drive from the National Forest, and helped me get around Indianapolis. I must say, I've driven through Indianapolis before. It's not the worst, but I would rather drive through Chicago a billion times before I drive through Indianapolis. Genuinely, the highways around Indianapolis just fucking suck so bad. But anyways, we ended up meeting up with my mom because I won't see her for a few months, and that was just a nice thing to be able to meet up with her and see her. And after that, we just headed home because we were about 2-ish hours out, and I just figured instead of, you know, keeping Kahlua cooped up in the car because we had to stealth camp or anything like that, and it was really snowy and cold as we got more northward. Is that a word? I think so. But it just kind of kept getting snowier, colder. I just really wanted to get home at that point. So we headed home. I got home at about like 5 p.m.-ish. The sunset was gorgeous as I drove home. It ended up being beautiful, and the moon was full and huge as I was driving home, and it was awesome to see. I will insert a picture. But overall, it was a great trip. I'm really glad that I did it. I am really excited to keep on doing this, and I'm really excited to do it full time, to the point where like I could literally cry about it in this moment. But I just feel so much more affirmed in this decision for myself after this, because I showed myself that I am capable of doing it. I showed myself that I can face, you know, challenging circumstances and, you know, navigate anxiety around a potential car issue that ended up being absolutely nothing, though I feel like there's probably some like rocks or something in my wheel well, and that was the sound, but there was some weird sounds on my way home. Anyways, we'll navigate that in the future. but I am really looking forward to this journey for myself. And if you enjoyed this video, if you stayed around for the entire thing, thank you. I know it was probably lengthy. I'm still in the process of editing it as I'm recording this outro. And I'm going to do my best to cut it down as much as I possibly can. I'm going to get better at vlogging, explaining things, showing more of what I'm doing, like cooking while I'm out there, setting up camp, taking down camp, doing things with Kahlua, all of that. I really want to show this entire journey so that I can go back and watch it in the future, so that my friends and family can see what I'm doing, and so that maybe I can show a stranger out in the world that you can be disabled, you can be autistic, you can be from a lower socioeconomic status and be able to do this. I just really want to try and encourage people, like, if you feel a misalignment in your life, if you have so much to be grateful for and you love your life, but you still find yourself feeling not so great and unhappy, you know, you can change your life for yourself. You do not need anyone or anything to come along in order for you to make the changes you want to experience and feel. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. I have been in that spot for a very long time now, and I am really excited to make this change for myself and try to find my own happiness and exploration, adventure, etc. But yeah, I'm going to finish cooking my lunch. I'm going to finish this vlog, and I'll see you in the next one. The next overlanding test I plan to do is at the end of January, I think. I think I chose like the weekend of like January 24th or something around there. And I will show you that experience and be better about vlogging and try to keep it a little bit more brief when I'm talking about stuff. So, yeah. See you in the next one.